Seated today. And whatever leg naturally comes out in front, take that leg when you're seated. And if you don't have one that naturally comes out, just do your right one. That's the one I'm doing. All right, and we're gonna flex your foot, hold onto your heel, take the same arm as elbow and just hook onto it and just start rocking that leg. You could do the same thing on your back. If you wanted to, you could lay onto your back, just like you were rocking your baby. But I like to do it seated because it also gives a little bit of core work. All right, and we're just going to loosen up through this IT band, breathing as we rock. If you feel any resistance, feel free to just stay there and breathe into it. And now we're gonna try to hug it in a little bit closer into our body. If you want, you could even hook the elbow on the heel. Make sure your foot stays flexed. That's protecting the ligaments in your knees and everything, and all through your knee. So you just wanna hug it in as tight as comfortable for you while trying to keep your shoulders relaxed and your spine straight, your belly in. Keep breathing into it. This is similar to a pigeon or a figure four. Getting that same stretch through the IT band. Keep breathing into it. We're gonna take about 5 more deep breaths and then we're going to start massaging our foot and our ankle. So don't worry, we won't do any like tapping where we touch our face after that, but we are gonna be touching our feet. Breathing. 1 more deep breath. And on the exhalation, take the opposite hand and interlace your fingers in between your toes. And we're holding onto the ankle with the same hand. So same hand to leg. And then just start moving the ankle with the toes. Gentle, just hold through the knee, wherever it's comfortable for you to hold that leg. You can do a little bit of your foot doing the work and a little bit of your arm doing the work. And whatever way you're circling, just keep going and breathing. All right, now we're going to reverse the direction of that circle. Breathing into it. Hi, Marie.
Hi.
Hi. All right, and then take your foot. So we have our toes. We're interlacing our fingers into our toes. Now we're just gonna stretch out the top part of our foot. You know, I realized I forgot to mute everybody. Keep stretching. Think of like a one-sided happy baby. And we're just massaging the ankle into the shin and stretch it out. Yeah, if you didn't before, you could move your ankle around. But right now we're just stretching this top part of the foot into the shin, pulling the toes toward your body, towards this side body. And then we're gonna go the other way with the foot flexed. Keep breathing into it. Make sure you get even that pinky toe. 2 more deep breaths. And now we're going to flex the foot and do that same thing the other way. Really try to open up through the arc of your foot into the heel. Good. All the way into that calf muscle. Feeling that stretch. Keep breathing. Good. 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, we're gonna release our hand from our toe, and this other leg, make sure it's tucked in to the side. Extend that long leg out in front of you. So whatever side you're on, that same leg's coming right in front. We're gonna inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down, hold that foot. We're gonna take a few of these breath motions here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Just move with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling, folding. My foot already feels really good on that side. It's easier to reach it. Keep moving with the breath. Good. We're gonna just take 2 more of these breath motions, and then we're gonna stay folded down. 1 more. And the next time that you're folded down, stay here and just hold on to that top part of your foot. If you want to, you could get your block or your strap if you have a hard time holding onto your foot, and really stretch out through the toes. Open up those toes like we were before, and then extend through the heel. Make sure your seat bones are nice and grounded, especially on the side with the long leg. And then just keep folding into it. Really reach that heel out. 5 more deep breaths. Try to keep that chin lifted if you can. Keep opening up those toes. One more deep breath. And now we're gonna keep holding onto your foot with the same arm. The other arm is gonna come up. So if you're with me, you've got right leg onto your foot, left arm up. Good. Keep breathing, opening up through that side. Try to open that chest up as you fold down. 4 more deep breaths. On the exhalation, we're gonna go to the other side. So opposite hand to foot and reach the other arm up. This is more of a twist here. Gonna keep folding into it, but looking up. Breathe. One more deep breath. Exhale, slowly come down. Walk your hands up this leg. And before we finish this side, we're gonna take a quad stretch. So option 2, roll onto your side. And then just hold onto your ankle. And start dynamically warming up through that leg. Bring it forward and back. Good. About 5 more of these, and then we're just gonna keep our leg behind us and stretch it out. And the next time you have that leg back there, hold it back and then point your hips down, but stretch your leg like you're trying to stretch your leg, but you're holding onto your ankle. So you should really feel that quad stretch. Keep taking that leg far back as you can. It's okay if your spine arcs a little bit here because we're focusing on quad stretch. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And the exhalation is gonna bring us up. Let's take a quick child's pose, just in case you did arc your spine. And so whatever side that you stretched on, walk your hands the opposite direction. So if you were stretching your right leg, walk your hands to the left and feel that stretch through that side body on that side that you stretched. Keep breathing into it, push your hands into the ground so that you can really get deep into that stretch, into the low back. One more deep breath. And then exhale, bring it back to center. And now we're gonna do our other side. So whatever leg you had, get your opposite leg. If you are with me, I have my right leg. Now I'm gonna get my left leg. And I'm just flexing that foot on the side that I'm holding. And I have my elbow hooked onto my knee and I'm just loosening up through the hip, but making sure I keep my foot flexed. And you could do this on your back if you wanted to. I like the core work that we get from the seated part. Good. Let's get it nice and loose. And then whenever you're ready, hug it in towards your body. Now here's where we want to try to keep our spine straight, our shoulders down, that foot flexed. And if you want to, you can hook the elbow, the inner elbow onto your heel if it feels good. But try not to let your back round. We're gonna keep our spine straight. Good. The foot flex protects those ligaments in the knee. Keep breathing through it. So this is almost like the same stretch you would get from the pigeon. You should be feeling the IT band, and we like to stay here a little bit longer. So we'll take about 7 more deep breaths. Keep hugging in, keeping mindful that your back is staying straight. Good, 1 more deep breath. All right, and now we're just going to interlace the fingers through the toes on this side. Keep holding onto this leg, but just in a relaxed position. And then circle that ankle. A little bit of your ankle doing the work, a little bit of your arm doing the work. Good. A few more this direction. Go as fast or as slow as you want to. And as you feel guided, just reverse that direction. I don't know about you guys, but I need to do this more often because my foot is cracking in all these little places that I think it wanted to crack for a long time, but I haven't given my toes or my foot this much attention in a while. All right, and then when you're ready, now we're gonna come to stretching out that top part of your foot into the shin. And I'm noticing myself I'm wanting to do this, but try to stay straight. If you feel like you're rounding too much, then just come onto your back. And we can do the same thing on our back. I'm feeling my arm workout too on the arm that's holding the leg. So if you're feeling too much of any of that, just go onto your back. Keep stretching out that top part of your foot into the shin. Breathing through any resistance. Try to give attention to all sides of your foot. If you want to, you can unlace the fingers for this part. Good. Keep breathing. Two more deep breaths. And now we're gonna stretch out. I had unlaced my toes, so I'm gonna relace my toes. And now we're flexing that foot. Feel that stretch into the Achilles heel, into the arc of your foot. However it's comfortable to hold your leg. It was comfortable on the other side to do this, but I think on this side I like to put my arm under. All right, but really focus on keeping that back straight, stretching out through the mid arc of your foot, all the way through your foot up into the heel, the Achilles heel, the calf muscle. Keep breathing. 5 more deep breaths. Good. 1 more deep breath. And on your exhalation, untangle your toes. Let this leg come long. The other leg, we're going to bring it high up toward the inner thigh. Reset through the seat bones. Moving with that breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. And we're just going to warm up through the breath here on this leg. Same thing as we did the other side. Taking your time. Feel how good your foot feels. Try to reach your foot if you can. If you can't reach your foot, it's okay. You can just come to wherever you're comfortable on your leg. Good, take about 2 more, and then we're gonna just stay in our fold. And the next time you come into that fold, stay here with that option to use your strap, your ring, or your block to catch your foot. And I do want you to think about your back here and the chin lifted. So we're trying not to round. We're trying to keep the back straight and really just folding in to this long leg as we open up those toes, extend through the heel, breathe. With each exhalation, you could get a little bit lower if it feels good. Keep extending through that heel. Good. It's amazing how much opening up that foot can really help you get deeper into your fold. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. Okay, 3 more deep breaths. Keep opening up that foot, extending through the heel. Last one. All right, and now we're gonna stay here, holding on to your same foot as hand, reaching up that opposite arm. Look at you guys. Good. Yeah, and then we'll do our other way. If it's comfortable to hold your foot, or you could keep the strap or the block, and really focus on opening up through that chest. Plug through the seat bones, especially the long leg side. Stretch even your fingers, keep that belly in. Keep breathing. One more deep breath. And now we're going to bring it back in and switch arms. So now we're going opposite hand to leg. I have my left foot with my right hand. Good. Open up. Try to look up. Breathe. Two more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly wind down, walk your hands up gently. And now we're rocking to our side so that we can take our quad stretch. You could be onto the forearm or all the way down, whatever's more comfortable for you. And take this top leg and just dynamically warm it up in and out. Every time that you come back, try to stretch out your leg and then bring it right back up. Like a rubber band is our muscle, and we're kind of warming up the rubber band. We're warming up the muscle so that we can get a nice deep stretch. Good. A few more. Make sure you're doing that leg extension when you come back. And then the next time that your leg is back there, hold it, point your hips down just a little bit so you can really focus on stretching out that leg. And again, we're not worrying about what our back's doing right now. We're trying to straighten out our leg as we hold on to the ankle. Getting a nice deep stretch all the way, hip flexor, quad, knee. And because we are working the knee a little bit here, try to keep that foot flexed if you can. Good, keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, we're slowly unwinding into our child's pose. Take your time, opening up through the hips. Draw the belly in, press your hands into the ground, let your back round. Try to have your head touch the surface, either mat or block. And when you're ready, whatever side that you are stretching on, walk your hands to the opposite side. Good, one more deep breath. And exhalation brings us back to center. Find a tabletop position in the center of your mat. Begin rounding and arcing, making little sway movements that feel good, wherever is comfortable for you. Stretch out that spine. Breathe into it. And if you feel guided to do your breath a certain way, listen to your body. Traditional yoga is breathe into the belly when you arc the spine. Exhale into the back when you round the spine. And the next time you have that rounded spine, curl your toes, take it into your downward facing dog. Start walking your dog. Oh, feel how good your feet feel. I'm stretching them out. Take your time here. Feel through both legs. Nice straight back, chin into the chest. And the next time that you have your right heel onto the ground, left knee bent, take little sway movements side to side, move your hips right to left. Just the right foot is down. Keep pressing those hands into the ground. Ooh. If it feels good, just stay anywhere, stay there and breathe, or just keep swaying. And then move to the other side when you're ready. Left foot down, right knee bends, gently sway right to left. Plug into the heel on the left side. And again, if you're feeling anything that feels extra good, just stay there and breathe into it. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, bend both knees, but try to hover off the ground, gaze forward, let the blood kind of come back down, and then shift your hips back. If you can jump your feet towards your hands, or step, place your hands above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then slowly round up vertebrae by vertebrae until you come to that nice tall spine. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up into a Y type position. Open up through the chest. Stay here, breathe. Just 5 breaths. Stretching out your fingers, opening up the shoulders. Go as far back as comfortable so you can just really let that spine arc. Two more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, swan dive down, hands under your shoulders. And step or jump into a plank line. Hold your plank. We're gonna hold here 30 seconds. Good, 15 more seconds. Just hold, gaze at something a little bit in front of you. Good, another 3, 2, and lower your lower body down. And press into a cobra or up dog. Stay here, stretch out the abdominal muscles. Squeeze the elbows into the ribs. Breathe. Good, 1 more deep breath. Exhale, curl your toes back into your downward facing dog. You could walk your dog here or just stay in your down dog position. Press the weight back, open up through the fingers. Tuck that chin into the chest. 5 more deep breaths. On the exhalation, bend your knees, try to hover off the ground into that tabletop position. If those knees can't touch, that's good. Hold, stay here. 3 more deep breaths. And then shift the weight back. If you can jump or step all the way up towards your hands. Hands above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then slowly round up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming to that tall spine. Inhale the arms all the way back. Now this time we're going to take the right hand behind the small of the back. Left arm reaches over to the right side. Look behind you. So we're kind of arcing and stretching. You should feel that stretch on the left side body. This right hand is pressing to protect your back, but also to help you deepen that stretch. Good, 1 more deep breath. Exhale, unwind, other side. Left hand behind the small of your back. Right arm reaches up. Behind you, stretch through that right side body. Press that hand on that low back to help. Good, 1 more deep breath. Exhale, unwind, take both hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, start bowing down in a forward fold. If you need to, get a strap behind your back if your fingers don't touch. Straighten out those arms and let them come forward and just fold into it. Let the head hang. Breathe. Good, 1 more deep breath. On the exhalation, stay folded down, let your hands release, and then hug into your legs. Feel how deep you can get. Now that we stretched out those feet and we did all that stuff in the beginning, you should really get nice and deep into that forward fold. And just like we would be doing if we were seated, try to keep your back as straight as you can. And that's going to help you get deeper into it. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And now we're gonna just walk our hands out into that plank position again. If you need to, walk your feet back too, depends on where you are in your mat. All right, just go right into holding that plank. This time we're gonna go 1 minute. If you want to, you can be onto your forearms. If at any time you need to, you could put your knees down. You could start doing a downward facing dog and then the plank. So if you don't want to hold the whole minute, it's okay. Squeeze the core, squeeze the quads, squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you just slightly, because we want to keep that back nice and flat. Keep breathing. Good, we're halfway, 30 more seconds. Keep squeezing core, glutes, quads, everything. 15 more seconds. Good, keep breathing. Last 5. And then we're just gonna lower into that cobra. Now, lower down, come into your cobra or your up dog, whatever feels good for you. Keep those elbows tucked into the ribs, chin lifted. Breathe deeply. On the exhalation, curl your toes into your downward facing dog. With that option to walk your dog or just stay in your down dog, keep breathing. 5 deep breaths here. Keep those shoulders nice and open, back straight. Good, 1 more deep breath. On the exhalation, lower the knees just about an inch off the ground. Hold and squeeze. Good, 1 more deep breath. Exhale, shift the hips back, and you could jump or step up towards your hands. Keep those hands on the legs, above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, round up. So you come to that nice, tall position. Take both hands behind your back. We're gonna do reverse prayer. If you can touch your hands together like reverse prayer. If not, just take opposite elbows. So whatever is more comfortable for you. And I can get to reverse prayer by taking one arm out to the side, fingertips together, and just pushing that other arm out. All right, so stay in that reverse prayer, feet hip distance apart, and then just lean back as much as comfortable for you. Use your arms to press forward, stretching out those abdominal muscles. Good, keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths, and then we're gonna fold it forward. On the exhalation, start folding forward. So start by straightening out your spine, and then whenever comfortable for you, start lowering. And you're gonna really quickly see when your back starts to round. So whenever you feel like your back is starting to round, pause there and breathe. Good, 3 more deep breaths. On exhalation, gently release your arms, and wherever you're folded, stay there and just let your arms just move. Stay in that folded forward position. The little inertia of your arms. Just making little movements. And then we're gonna start walking our hands back into, this is gonna be our last plank. We're gonna try to go the whole 1 minute, 40 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and come onto my forearms. If you want, you could be onto your wrists. Remember, if at any time you need to, lower the knees down. Take a down dog, take a child's pose. All right, time is now. 1 minute, 40 seconds. Squeeze the core, squeeze the quads. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do the 5-minute plank like in the middle of class. We might save that as a bonus thing at the end. This might be the longest like plank I do in class. Maybe I'll go up to 2 minutes. We'll see. All right, 30 more seconds. No, sorry, 30 seconds in. Keep breathing, make sure those elbows are under your shoulders or your wrists under your shoulders. All right, we're 50 seconds in. I'm gonna keep squeezing. We got 1 minute down, 40 seconds to go. Thirty more seconds. We're almost there. 20 more seconds. Keep breathing. Good, we're at our last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Woo, just lower that body down. We're gonna come into our child's pose, extend those arms long. Nice deep stretch. Walk it over to one side, doesn't matter what side. Stretch out. And whatever hand is on the inside, stack that hand on the outside hand. When you're ready, walk it over to the other side. With stacking that inside hand onto the outside hand. And on the exhalation, bring it back to center. And we're just going to take our legs out in front of us. Rock a little bit so you're nice and open onto your seat bones. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold into it. See if you can catch both of your feet and make a few more little movements side to side to open up through the flesh on the seat bone area. And then try to keep looking upward so your back can stay nice and straight and get deep into that fold. Extend through your heels. Hold on to the top big mound part of your feet. Good, 3 more deep breaths here. On the exhalation, slowly walk yourself up, rounding your back as you come. And then if you are not on the center of your mat, take a few little shuffles, as we're just gonna roll down into Savasana. Get yourself into the center of your mat. Draw your belly in, start slowly coming down until just that low back touches. And then we're just gonna hold here. See if you can hover your feet into canoe. Good, we're gonna hold canoe 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release into Savasana. Take a big deep breath. Exhale, make a noise out of your throat. And just relax. Let your feet come open. Let your arms go long with the palms facing up. Let your body just melt into the gravity of the earth. You don't need to make any little adjustments. Get nice and comfortable and just relax. Breathe. I'm thinking about something that feels good. Thinking about the beautiful day, the fresh air, the warm sun, the hydrating water, safety of the earth, the breeze and the wind. Just thinking about how good it feels to feel the sensations on your skin, the air in your lungs. Begin bringing your awareness back to the space around you. Wiggling fingers, toes, moving your head side to side. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And coming to your right side, use the left hand to press you into seated pose. And on the next inhalation, inhale the arms all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, twist one way, let the arms come down to help you twist, and keep exhaling as you twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other way, let the arms help you twist, and keep exhaling deep. One more time each way. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist. Try to make that exhalation even deeper. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, twist that other way. Deep, long exhalation. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Palms touch. Bring it into your heart center. Namaste.